I'm okay. I'm a little paranoid though. You know something I don't know? Okay, all right, good. Yeah, this was a really, intense week for us. Coming back off a break, guys, we really felt good and we worked hard. We were able to really push in this week, so we had great preparation. This big trip for us now. We'd take off a day early to get there and get this right. We feel comfortable with that format, and we've been through it a lot, and feel like we can find success there. But everything seems good. We seem strong, ready for a great challenge from these guys.
You obviously know Mark as well as everyone he knows. Is it a myth that that's an edge
For the coach?
Yeah.
It's for the coach. I don't know if it's a myth. There's no question, though, that we have a great familiarity, and I think the world of him, and I'm really excited for his opportunities and all that. And we'd like to bang around a little bit if we get a chance. And there's nothing I like more than playing against people that I really care for. So we look forward to this.
Do you go up to him before the game and
punch him? No, he may give me a shot in the ribs or something. I hope so. Yeah, I hope to see him. He and Matt, and there's a good history with us. We've had a great time together, and we will always share our experiences, and so that will always keep us connected. So it's really fun to see those guys.
You've had an open roster spot. Are you going to add someone for the game Sunday?
Yes.
Who is that going to be?
Yeah, we'll let you know. Another day from now. We'll do it tomorrow.
Just a practice squad.
So this is all I got is this little teeny bit of suspense here, okay? So I'm gonna hold it.
How about
Jeremy Lane and Cooper Helfet? Where's their situation?
Cooper wants to run for us. He thinks he can show us something on game day. We'll see what happens with that. Jeremy was limited today. Each day is important for him. We'll see what happens tomorrow and take him. He will definitely be taken right up to game time.
Michael Bennett was listening yesterday with the toe.
He's fine. Practice today.
how's Max Unger coming along? Does he look like he has a chance?
He's running. Yeah, Max is running, and he's not enough to compete for this week, but he has a chance next week, and it'll be day to day when he starts coming, truly back. But he has a chance to get back and compete for it.
How did you like Maxwell inside and nickel?
He did really well. He's got a big presence in there, and it's a good matchup for us this week if that's the way we go with their guy. And so he's well versed at it. He loves to come off the edge. He likes playing in there. It's a good position for him. And it gets Thorold on the field. Thoreld's doing some good stuff outside, so that's a good way for us to go. We have a couple options in though.
Red zone efficiency, are there actually fixes that you can put in there, or is it just a matter of you're almost there?
It's really, if it was that easy, we would have fixed it. There's always challenges down there. We got to stay out of our own way, and not make the mistakes that put us behind the sticks and all that kind of stuff. We have to do better there, and it's just that. Sometimes it's just a couple inches there. So we're hoping, we've had really good spurts in the past. We want to get back on track here for this fourth quarter.
You said you practiced differently. Would it change a little bit this week, just the time element for rest?
We had a good break, and so we were able to push. We got an extra day in on Tuesday, and that helps you in preparation, getting a jump start on the week. So we are able to move through the week really, really swiftly, and it just worked out well. The guys were well versed in what we were asking them to do, and you could tell by the execution.
How vital could Ricardo Watkins be?
Well, I think Ricardo is a big factor for us. It's the guy we really count on. He had a good game last week. And we're really hoping that he can, continue to be that factor. We're trying to position him so that he can be. We'll spot him around, do some things with him. He's a dynamic football player, and we need him. You know, against their really good special teams, we're going to need some plays, and he can be the one.
Is there anything that you do particularly unique on special teams that have allowed them to have the success they have?
As we see them, really good from top to bottom. They have a really good roster, so they've got great guys in the wings coming off the bench, and in the backup spots that can fill them in. They play really fast. They're not a real complicated team. They're aggressive, but they execute really well. And they have also, from last year to this year, they've added to their roster some core special teams guys, and you can tell the difference. That's always a big statement about the team's commitment to it, and then those guys usually are factors, and they are on their team too.
They're sort of one of those guys, obviously.
Absolutely, yeah. And Chris is one of those guys on their team. He's a really good player for them. He's always been a really effective player. We lost him for agency. He's doing what he's been doing for a career.
Richard Sherman talked this week about how he's kind of took it on himself to try to improve the running game as a tackler, fit gaps and all that. Was that something you guys talked about, or do you just kind of find?
Honestly, Richard was a good tackler on his college film. It was one of the things that jumped out to me, that he was a willing tackler. He's always been a good tackler for us. He's referring to just being more precise and maybe a little bit more aggressive with his fits when he can be, when the defense and the call allows him to be. But he's always stuck his nose in there and been a factor. I'm glad to hear him say that. That's just showing he takes pride in all aspects of it. He's a guy we really count on to make those plays, and he's done it in the past. More attention to it will just make him better.
Myron Maxwell was limited yesterday.
He came back fine today.
Marcus Dobbs, sort of the role looks like he's created for himself here. What have you seen from him kind of since he got here?
He's a real active player. He's a good all-around athlete that fits on special teams too, for more so than most defensive linemen can. He's got a good motor, chases the ball really well, so he gives us some flexibility where he can play and help out, and we love that he brings good movement to us when he comes in off the bench. So he's been a real pleasant factor for us.
Is the defensive line rotation any more important in a game like this, with what they might do offensively?
It's a little different. We have to handle it a little bit differently, just to make sure that we don't mess up, the continuity of our guys playing out there. So we'll pay attention a little differently than normal, but we'll still rotate our guys. We'll still get that done.
Anything else? Thank you.
See you in Philly.